Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to the Fate of the Seventh Scholar demo. It's a bullet heaven, but with a persistent explorable world and puzzles and stuff, which actually sounds really neat. I love bullet heavens, but I've kind of gotten bored of them because it's like, at this point, the genre has just largely turned into reinventing the wheel over and over and over again. And the genre always had that problem, but it's been kind of more pronounced lately where there's not as many of them and very few that actually stand out. And so one that actually has a persistent world is something I've actually been hoping for a while. It also has really nice looking pixel art. Hi, I'm Milo. I was expecting you. I was expecting a lot more like you, to be honest. But you're the first one to show up. We'll make do. I'd love to chat, but we don't have much time. When you're ready, follow the path to the portal. Oh, and that's my brother Kale over there. He doesn't talk much. This plan is doomed to fail. Fair enough. So I'm assuming this is going to be a big, wide open meta progression space later on, but for now, sure. Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Might actually be one of the few indie games I have to turn up a little. I'm fine with that. Oh, I really like that experience meter that it's like distinct pips. So many of them are just actual meters. We are just missing nonstop, I suppose. Okay, I don't know what this orb is. Oh, I see. Toss a giant boulder directly above you. Summon a loyal guardian, fire an additional missile. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I see the deal. So I think I'm gonna have to grind a little bit before I can actually solve this. But yeah, bullet heaven with puzzles. Ah, okay. So the more I level up, the smaller the less the pip is filled in. Still like it. Magic missiles are faster and deadlier. Yeah. I'm just going to lean kind of hard into magic missile. It's something I already have. I don't know if we have limits, but it also seems like upgrading it seems to be working pretty well. Ow. Woo. Okay. Fiery shuriken that ricochets between enemies. I'm gonna pick that up. Just so I have something else. Okay, we've got a big chest. Increase critical chance while at full health, damage dealt and damage taken. Increases all damage by 1. Go with that. There's a heck of a lot of enemies coming after me. I was hoping those shurikens would be a little bouncier, but I guess we got to get a bunch of levels before we can pull that off. Okay, nice part is we no longer have the horde coming after me. So I can actually do this. I don't know what that gets me. Unlock lightning strike. Complete the energy sphere puzzle. Cool. And looks like it is persistently unlocked for me as well, which is good. Okay, let's grab what experience we can. Music's pretty good too. Okay. Another heart piece. Might as well snag it. Yeah, so the problem is I kind of need to do some horde management here. They obviously do not despawn, and we need way more damage. Summon Guardian, Cryo Cannon, ricochets an extra time. Admittedly, it's only 1 extra time. Yeah, I was hoping it would ricochet harder or something, but maybe we'll get more as we go along. Okay. Well, is there a way I can check map? Flat damage, gains experience faster. Okay. So there's no way to check if there is a map, at least not in the current version of the game. Maybe it's something I have to unlock, maybe it's something I just don't have access to. Fires an additional missile. Tempting? We might have some diminishing returns on this, hard to say. Okay. Well, I'm going to write this area off for a little while. Yeah, part of the problem is the shurikens only do like 5 damage. Which makes them not as good as I'd like them to be. Permanent speed upgrade. Found 1 out of 5. Ooh. Well, that's going to be useful considering. Yeah, the one problem is running around like this, I don't get nearly as much experience. I'm just going to follow this around. It seems like it puts up markers if there's something notable sometimes. Or not. What is this? Okay. Is there a clue? It doesn't seem like it, so I think I'm just gonna have to come back. Because whatever it is, it's not something I understand off the top of my head. Whoop. Angie statue. Because it's defending the chest. Slowly regenerate health, extra damage to nearby foes, increases chance of finding hearts. Let's just go for the slow regeneration. Unavailable in demo. Okay. We've hit kind of the upper limit of available content, and that's totally fine. Piss off the other gargoyle. I don't actually know if we need them specifically. Ow. Oh, Prismara's a boss. Okay. Hey, good luck me actually being able to do anything to it. Luckily, it seems like Prismara is only really capable of hitting me on the horizontal. So as long as I just stay... What? Do we kill him? Oh no, they're there. They're there and they're fine. There's just a random chest that dropped for some reason. Increases all damage by 3? Yeah. Okay. Additional bolt. Let's go with Eternal Cascade, just faster magic missiles. Okay, we've got these little guys who actually aren't too big of a threat. And since we've got a boss chasing us... Ooh, Magic Missile Ancient Variant. 500 enemies with Magic Missile. Alright. Loyal Guardian, Shurikens faster. Yeah. I'm just gonna stack projectiles. I was hoping for something that would give me bonuses to said projectiles. Okay, that hurt, but now I'm outside of the bat circle. Okay, and it seems like he's got a cooldown on that aura. Or not that aura, that blast. And if I can get some more movement speed, maybe. Additional bolt, balls of energy at the nearest enemy, or ricochets an additional time. Let's go for the pyro rifle, just give me some more stuff. Seems like the pyro rifle is actually pretty good. Regen rate, crit chance at full health, damage to nearby foes. Let's just go with the regen rate. We're going to be taking some damage here. Yeah, so you can kind of also bait him into lasering. Sort of? No. I mean, you can. I guess it's just not as good as I was hoping it would be. Oh. Oh. Okay. So there's our solution. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. The puzzle circle is gone. Boss is almost dead, though. So I might actually be able to take him out. Problem is, a number of these guys are a fair bit tougher. Uh-oh, they're running away in fear. That's usually not a good sign. Dang. I will take your head. Okay, so he's just dramatically faster than me. Kind of. Maybe I should go for the cryo beam. Okay, I wonder if Araxis the Head Hunter is a persistent party member, or not party member, a playable character after this. He kind of vaguely seems like it. Okay. I'm just running around grabbing what little health was left behind. I am not worthy. Okay, there was a treasure chest. Okay, defeat Araxis for the first time. All damage by 5. I do want the war banner for the movement speed, but we need that damage. We're a little on the flimsy side in a not great way. Okay, so it's over, down. I think I can pull this off. Oop. Please be okay. Is that. There we go. Unlocked Crescent Moon. Let's see. War Banner. Increase attack speed. Damage dealt and damage taken. Let's go for attack speed. I think I'm going to need that a lot. So now that we've solved this one, call an additional lightning bolts. Let's just do additional bolt. I haven't seen anything specifically boost my projectiles at all. Some games have like more perks centered around like AoEs, projectiles, or whatnot. This one seems to be a little bit more universalized, which is good. And maybe not so good. I don't know, it depends. Okay, we got something over here. Big heart. Max health upgrade. And some kind of golemy dude. Who's going to follow me extremely slowly. But I should probably take him out just in case he does something interesting. Unless... Ooh, he barely takes damage. Maybe we leave that alone then. An angry speedman. Couple of them. Yeah, I like the enemy variety. It feels good. The different patterns in which they approach me. The... oh boy. This is why I should probably invest in movement speed, because yeah, I currently have no dash or speed boost, or any way to avoid damage. Oh, it's a magnet. I like those. Okay, shuriken, rifle. I think I'm going to keep going for the rifle. Let's see, greatly increases attack speed? Yeah. Movement speed even more is tempting. I think I'm gonna just go for that. Alright. Permanent experience gain upgrade. We take those here. Bunch of shieldy lads. I just ran through the gaps. Alright, so what's this one? I have no idea. Oh, I see. Kill while you're hanging out in the central circle. And it fills up the sword. Oh boy. This, luckily it doesn't seem to reset. I just have to make sure I don't die in this process. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the cryo cannon. Anything that slows enemies down, potentially. Seems good. Solar Sword. That's a rotational sword. Alright, I'm digging the explorable world so far. I do wish there were some, like, maybe interior environments and other places you could go into. I've really, really been hoping that, somebody more or less remakes Diablo. Let's see, projectile lasts longer, larger sword. Triggers more frequently for the cryo cannon. Ooh, I love the pixel art for these. I'm gonna go for just this one. I don't really have a specific plan one way or another. Let's see. But yeah, I've been really hoping a developer will more or less remake Diablo 1. Oh, boss time. You'll be a fine trophy. Really should be investing in movement speed, but that's okay. Scholar of the Woods. Thing is, I'm actually kind of stun locking this guy before he can get at me. Kind of. I just have to worry about that. But we can use this opportunity to go looking for more stat upgrades. Grab another one of those. Okay. And this seems like a hangout on the platform until it's done charging. However, we for sure do not want to do that right now. Music is so good. Helionics, I failed you. Okay. Movement speed, significantly increase attack speed. I guess I'm just going to keep going for the attack speed. Namely just because enemies do reset after a while. Oh, beans. So because I hopped off of it, it looks like... Can't trigger that one again. Maybe. Okay. I'm just going to kind of circle the outside. Because it seems like a lot of the interesting upgrades are out here. Maybe. Okay, and this is where we've already been. A camp, you say? These blades have seen enough blood, but I will fight one last time. This madness must come to an end. So there's a playable character. Okay. So Kage the Shadow Ronin has been unlocked. I see. Ow. So these guys hurt. So far doing okay, especially with another permanent movement speed upgrade. I don't know if I'm really supposed to do much with that. I'm assuming, yeah, that's just not in the game at the moment. Ow. Yeah, I think we 100% are going to have to start investing in movement speed. What is this? Okay. Seems like another puzzle. I just don't know how to get them to fill. And I'm going to die trying to get it. Well, I'm actually dead. It's fine. We got a lot done, all in one go. Time survived, 15 minutes, killed a lot of enemies. We've unlocked a bunch of things. Huh. Alright, that's different. So now what? No idea. Well, I might as well play as this guy. Looks like there's another experience booster out there. It doesn't look like it can break any of these. A speed booster, too. Big old watchtower looking thing. Now what? Menu, move, interact. Seems like you found some kind of power-up. Keep it up, and maybe someday you'll save us all. Well, that didn't help too much. Let's see how this guy rolls. So it looks like we get our stat ups permanently. Yeah, so this is already filled in. So it seems like the chests are persistent. Or they come back at the very least. Let's go for attack speed for now, and then I'll switch to War Banner later. Probably just stack as much as I can into this sword. Fortunately, we kind of want these guys to just stack up. There's no reason for me to, like, rush at the moment. Yeah, so here's the arrow that points upwards. But there's nothing. Okay, let's cut down this group for a bit, get some experience just so I'm not underleveled. Upon taking damage, push enemies back and damage nearby enemies. Sure. Because we're going to be taking way more damage here anyway. Since this guy is full melee. Okay, not as good as I was hoping it would be. Giant boulder directly above you increases damage on the Vengeful Strike. I suppose. I don't know if I'm going to like this guy nearly as much. Okay. Well, we had this kind of goblet thing in the forest. Yeah, because it glows but only for a second. And then it goes away. So do I have to be faster? I have no idea. Yeah, another arrow pointing out of the map that I can't interact with. Yeah, so the problem is my sword slashes only do 2 damage, which is real rough. I need something with a little bit more oomph than what I've got to make this guy work. Let's see. And yeah, we only have a handful of things. I'm just gonna try again. Because yeah, it was just giving me nonstop vengeance, which wasn't very good. Interesting. So we didn't open the gate. I'm just hoping that dying a couple of times unlocks some stuff. Strange indeed. The prophecies foretold of a dying sun, but this can't be. Because yeah, I want to know if there's any like meta progression or other things, and it seems like an amount of stuff might be locked somewhat behind me dying a bunch. Wow, I still remember when you first showed up. You were so weak, so puny. Now look at you. I'm so proud. Okay, it's nothing. Well, for starters, I know we have a chest here. Critical hit also does damage to adjacent enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I don't know what our crit chance is. It's probably not amazingly good. But now we have a reason to pursue crits if we can get it. I think I'll do Lightning Strike. Because I think that does hit quite a lot. Like it's a big AoE on top of everything else. Okay, there's something here. Another character? Another character. I'm Air, the fastest owlkin of my tribe. I've tried to make some friends here. But everything I've come across has tried to claw, maul, cut, incinerate, or devour me. Well, except for you. Maybe we can work together. Immediately leaves. New friend! Bye, friend! Okay, but new champion to play with. Okay, well, it feels like I'm doing a little bit better, somehow. Do I want to try the Loyal Guardian? Yeah. Seems like he just bumps into people. I'll take it. I don't know if we have any, like, evolutions or anything that we can work with. Solar Sword? Let's just make him do more damage. I'd rather focus on single abilities. Okay, we are critting occasionally. So I have no idea what my crit chance is. I was expecting the rapid slashes to have a little bit more stopping power, to be honest. Okay, slashes more quickly. I guess I should also go back to just searching the environment. Because more treasure chests is always a boon. Okay, Guardian moves faster. Yeah. That's kind of working. Yeah, because the main thing about the Guardian is that he hangs out in the pile of enemies. Let's just head for the nearest edge. Okay. So, same deal as last time. Now, does that just unlock the ability for me? Oh, that's interesting. What if I try the opposite direction? You know, there was that one sun symbol the other direction. It makes me wonder if there's another solution to this one. That's where the heart was. There's another chest out this direction. Yeah, here it is. One thing I will say, looking at this so far, let's see, damage dealt and taken. Extra damage to nearby foes or increase attack speed. I'll just go for that. Don't know what this statue's deal is. If he even has a deal. Yeah, so the problem is I actually cannot slash the totems particularly well. My melee hits are actually too close range. Oh, I've got Bumper the Golem. Bumper the Golem, Bumpy the Golem. Who will kind of get that for me. Because the other thing I could do is actually try and aim for these boars. Because I think the boars give me a treasure chest. Okay, get a little bit. Consecutive attacks trigger stronger slash, results in a critical hit. Yersh. Yeah, we want those crits, because that gives us an AoE. Unfortunately, it still doesn't do much damage. Okay, a little bit of health. And yeah, I think I'm just going to focus on leveling. We can travel in a bit. I just know the boss shows up at, I want to say like the 5-minute mark. There's also mid-bosses that will show up too. Unless I'm... Well, no, we definitely saw one of them. I'm definitely not mistaken. We've just only seen one of them so far. Okay, looks like one of the two gargoyles got toasted. Crescent Moon Vengeance Strike. Oh, so that's the Cold Beam. Cold Beam's pretty good, actually. Okay, did I get both of the uppers? Yeah. And that boar does count kind of as a mid-boss. Because it persistently gives you a chest. Increase crit chance by 20% when at full health. I'm going to snag it. Obviously, it doesn't work that well. Triggers more frequently, additional bolt. So this means I need to get up to full health. So we should probably try and find a treasure chest that gives me the regen. Because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be at full health, but I can at least maybe keep off the chip damage. Yeah, obviously that hurt. Yeah, the thing I'm having trouble with this guy's slashes is they are extremely short range. And so it's really hard to pull them off. Other thing that would help me a lot would be probably the base damage gain. Because I slash a lot, but for very little damage. Okay. No mid-boss yet. Okay, he's toast. Beads of Vitality? Yeah. And that one I'm going to want to level up, because unfortunately gaining 20% crit chance, but only when you're full health is awkward. There's another character? There. Okay, so this guy again. Unfortunately, he might kill me. Because I just don't have the ranged hits to make this guy really work. Nor do I have the damage. Because yeah, my slashes are doing 1 damage to the lad. Let's just wander around and see what I can find. Huh. It's broken this time around. Maybe I'd already activated it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go looking for goodies. We've got all these arrows all over the place, but can't do much with it. This is the camp where we recruited this guy. And yeah, I think we've kind of come full circle. There's like a little bit left, but yeah, just not enough. So I like the bumper golem. I think he's kind of a fun idea. I don't think he's particularly amazing at the moment. But, oh no, he's kind of good. Like, the main thing is he does plenty of damage to enemies that are within his sphere of influence. I think I still like the other projectiles better. Well, let's try the other melee guy and see how this rolls. Of course, I have to go find him. The one other thing I'd say about this game, it does feel like you level a little slowly. That, at least for me, I will always repeat this, leveling every 30 seconds in a bullet heaven feels good. Slower than that actually doesn't. Increased movement speed, lower damage resistance, starts with, ooh. Is that the star shot? Might be. Another champion showed up when you were gone. He is super serious. He didn't even say hi. Okay, so they don't have nearly as much to say as I wish they would. Oh. Tab for unlocks. Eh. Okay, so the extra movement speed should be good for getting around, and... oh, we've got the beam. Big beam attack. That is equal parts really good and really not great. Armor knockback resistance, crit at full health. No, just going raw damage. Raw damage. I can't do the raw science sound. We definitely need another ability. Larger sword, magic missile, pyro rifle. Yeah, and I still don't know what to do with these cups. I was hoping there would be an environmental hint. It does a decent amount of damage, but it is really awkward to time and aim. Now I know how that one boss feels. Ow. I don't know. I think I'm going to go back and do a run with the main guy. The problem is the characters aren't that different, so there's no real reason why I should hamstring myself with a guy that I don't think I care for. Maybe later it'd be fine. I think if I could aim the sword, rather than just left or right, if I could have it have like a 360-degree aim around me, maybe, I don't know. I did like the extra movement speed, but that's it. Some kind of bird person joined the group. He is friendly. I like him already. Fair enough. Yeah, let's just go back to the magic missiler. Okay. Pristine Edge, Kitsu Mask, Blood Echo Ring. So actually, this guy wouldn't be bad with the crits. Sure. Because yeah, I could see this working. Okay, do we want to do lightning strike? Oh, well, and we've taken a hit. It's my fault, but we don't need it that bad right now. The main thing is the magic missile has kind of homing. Multi-strike as like a default upgrade. Okay damage. And fires fairly quickly at a range, mind you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to try and get these upgraded first. Damn it. And my hitbox is a lot larger than I think it would be. I think the main issue is My hitbox... Oh. So my hitbox is my character level, my character, like, model. I was expecting my hitbox is actually the shadow on my character. The reason why this makes a difference is it means that, well, I mean, it doesn't make too much of a difference. I'm just used to shmups having much smaller hitboxes. Okay, pyro rifle. Didn't like the dark shuriken that much. Pyro rifle's probably going to be better here. Yet I want to hit these bats back here because they're worth a ton of experience. Let's see, faster and deadlier. Damage dealt? Yeah. Especially with the crit damage. Obviously, that's not going to last, as I am assuredly going to take damage here. I think we're okay. Yeah, so I like where this is gone. I think the one immediate problem is, I think the whole persistent world with the, like, once you've solved the puzzle, you can't do it again. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going for this. So, I think this is going to work really well when the game is actually out. I actually think the persistent world makes for kind of a bad demo, because I don't get all the extra free abilities and chests and stuff that you can't resolve a puzzle, which I understand why, but I kind of wish for some of these locations where you've quote-unquote solved it before, that there was something there on repeats. Maybe not solve the puzzle again, get a power-up, but, you know, like a little mid-boss, or touch the orb, get a damage boost, or maybe, I don't know, it's just that it means the first time you find them, you get the power boost, and then every subsequent run is actually going to be a little weaker. Maybe. Yeah, I just want to make sure I kill the boar and get its chest. Because we want to get the crits. Well, I guess I'm going to go for beads of vitality. We want to get the crits do AoE. Because I wonder if I can have kind of cascade death when I pull that off. And I still don't know what the cups do, which is kind of a downer. Not a big one, just a like, oh, but. Because I'd love to solve that one and know what it gives me. But it is no good. Okay, a lot of boars chasing me. And they're definitively faster. I'm just gonna lead them on a nice merry goose chase. Problem is, I'm definitely not leveling up in this circumstance. Oh. Oh. So, Prismara is a persistent mid-boss, but only in a selected location. Oh. Okay. So that's kind of good to note. Ow. Oh, there goes my crit chance. Yeah, these guys are a little faster than me. And they kind of push. Just gonna scoot through. Lightning Strike Ancient variant. Okay, do we want to just do Boulder Toss? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I have much time before that boss shows up. It's unfortunate. I should have waited to summon Prismara. Unless Prismara comes back. Which they might. But yeah, we're just not doing enough damage to it to kill it in time, I think. And there's just enough enemies kind of in my way. Good to know that it's a persistent thing in a persistent location. I thought it was time-based. But no, it's... I just need to not be a goof. Okay. Go for this. See if I can kill the boar. There we go. Crit chance by 50% while at full health. Now, obviously, here it's not going to matter. He's just going to slap me out of it. The extra regen would be nice. Yeah, the problem is he gets progressively faster until he bumps me. Makes it tricky to stay full health against him. Hence why probably going for faster regen is going to be the play. And like, luckily, he's not particularly dangerous. Okay. I am not worthy. Okay, rapidly regen. Guarantees crits when at full health. No, let's go rapid regen first. Just because nowhere close to full health. Okay, let's see if we can kill this other boar. Then we'll go back to exploration. Because yeah, if I can ward off chip damage with regen. Arcane Barrage. Is this the ancient version? Maybe? Oh. It is the alternate version. Okay, I dig that. Yeah, just pick that up. I don't actually think the Barrage is good. Sadly. It's a lot of damage in one specific location. Good for slower enemies, bad here. Okay, so big question is... I'm assuming Prismara is not coming back. Now, the problem is the barrage is too slow. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Prismara is coming back. So note to self, trigger it after the boss or trigger it immediately. Or wait until the game fully launches just because... I'm hamstringing myself hard. Okay, we're almost full health. Oh, then we've got the runner guys. We're going to for sure make this trickier. Because yeah, they get mad and they do a charge. And then run into me. At some point, I will be allowed to go back up to full health. I think part of the problem is there's a lot of enemy attacks that are guaranteed damage. These guys running at you super fast. Unless you've really mainlined health, you pretty much are never going to be at that. And so it makes it kind of tricky. Okay. And yeah, once again, we're leveling roughly at 1 level per minute, which I still feel like is just a little slow, given everything. Not strictly bad, just slow. Let's go for Crescent Moon. I haven't specced into it particularly hard. Damn it. Well, I was full health for a bit. For a bit. Okay, back up to full health. Increase attack speed, chance of finding hearts, movement speed. Attack speed. Because yeah, I should be attacking quicker. Because now I do, like, actually absurd amounts of damage. The crits on this are good. Huh. Big bridge? Oh, this is the character. Heartseeker Spear. Wait, don't hurt me. I'm not like the other golems. My master gave me intelligence, but he has soon regretted it. He is building an army in the northwest. We must stop him. Pebbles the stone golem. We can also purify this, but it doesn't seem to want to let me. Well, okay. I don't like how the trees have so much. It's him again. You'll be a fine trophy. I don't like how the trees have as much collision as they do. But it's fine. Oh, I've already completed this, so I don't need to think about it again. Yeah, I gotta remember to turn harder when he does that. And yeah, we definitely need at least 1 level in War Banner. Like, going for the crit is nice, but it's just so unreliable. Like, maybe later on, but like, the fact that those guys can bump into you and there's functionally no way to stop them without just turbo killing them? Huh. Makes this whole go for crit thing kind of feel worthless. Because yeah, I think overall I would have been probably better to just go for the raw damage. And yeah, it feels like the bombard needs to be much faster. Maybe. Just because it really does feel like my primary damage dealer spell, the bombard, is... Oh boy. Missing 90% of the shots it takes. Okay, Skull of the Woods is chasing me. But it isn't too much of a problem. I think it's because he's getting caught in the pack and can't hit me. So actually, here's where Bombard gets good. When my enemies are functionally incapable of reaching me because they're all piled up into one sad stack. Ow. If I survive enough to get another chest, I will definitely have to go out of my way to get some more banners. I think 2. I think later on, once you get... Oh, well, never mind, I'm toast. Once you get like 2 war banners, it's probably easy enough to avoid most hits. Mostly. Either way, it's a neat bullet heaven. The persistent world is exciting, and well, I don't know. I just think having a persistent explorable world is a good idea. I think, once again, doesn't work great for a... let's see. He starts with a boulder. Moves very slowly. Oh, he is not going to survive. Wow, I've never seen anyone wield a weapon with such mastery. I've heard the true form of a weapon is only revealed in the hands of a master. I don't know about the flavor dialogue. It's there, but it doesn't really do much. I was hoping these characters would have, like, a utility. The mindless horde is unyielding, instead of trying to fight my way through. I've been reading. Perhaps these tomes will reveal the source of the corruption. Reading 3 books simultaneously. Okay, definitely not going to be a rolling golem until I've got more meta progression, which I don't have access to yet. Anyway, yeah, I don't think the persistent world works that well for a demo, mainly just because you just have less content for subsequent runs, and that feels not as good. But I also recognize that the game will be out, I think, early next year, and at that point, hopefully, it will have a much bigger world to explore and a lot more to do as part of that. Oh no, it says quarter 4, 2025, so maybe it's sooner than later. Mostly, I think I'm going to reserve my opinions until then. I think it's good. I think it's a fairly competent standard bullet heaven. It doesn't really step outside of the comfort zone of the genre, but maybe that world design is going to make it more compelling. At the very least, it's going to make it interesting for X number of runs until you've kind of maxed everything out. Then it'll probably lose its luster, but hey, that's fine. I actually like it when games are beatable, as opposed to endlessly replayable. I've got a lot of those endlessly replayable games, and I don't necessarily need too many more, unless they do something super special. So having one that is kind of similar, but manages to do something at least moderately different, you know, having that persistent world and an actual ending, presumably, I think will pull me in. Well, for now, I might as well mention that the Fate of the Seventh Scholar is available in demo form right now. So if you want to pick it up and play yourselves, figure out that weird cup puzzle, unlock everything, try all the different evolved weapon types. Because I do appreciate that every weapon has kind of a branching evolution right at the end. I think that's a good system. Still wish you could keep upgrading them past that point, because it feels like it needs another layer or two to really sing. And yeah, level that much faster, just because it feels a little slow for how much I'm getting bullied here. But who knows, maybe with those persistent experience upgrades, that leveling speed actually will feel a lot better. I don't know how much of a percentage it's adding. If it's like 5%, eh. If it's 10%, okay. If it's 20%, that actually would be pretty good, but we'll see. Anyway, with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.